That was totally worth it. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's Stuart with Wine on a Dime. Before I begin today's video, if you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, leave a comment, hit that notifications bell, especially all notifications, so you can see when future reviews and or beatings are posted. All right, so today I'm reviewing the Samuel Wynn & Company Risk and Reward. It is from South Australia. It is 13.5% alcohol by volume. It's a 2017. So this actually is about some aviation, but I don't have an airplane, so I had to come up with my other intro on this. Hopefully you thought I was catchy enough to stick around to this point. But anyway, so let's go ahead and review this wine. First of all, screw top, +1. Like most things that come from Australia lately have been screw tops. If it's under like $40, all I'm seeing is screw tops from Australia. I think there's a cork shortage or something, or I have no clue what's going on, but they really love their screw tops over there. From a color standpoint, your medium ruby, no artifacts, no cloudiness. All right, so on the nose, it's a very fruit-forward Cabernet. I'm getting a little bit of red plum, getting a little bit of cherry, just straight cherry. I like black cherry. There's a little bit of like a vanilla, a clove, a little bit of cinnamon popping out here. There's also a little bit of just a touch of mocha, just a little bit of mocha that's going on there. And then the other big fruit that I'm getting is raspberries. Yeah, so, I mean, it has a little bit of secondary, it has a little bit of, a lot of primary as a matter of fact, but let's see how it tastes. All right, medium plus body, medium tannins, and they're very round tannins. There's still a little bit of grip in there, but overall it's pretty soft. So, acid, medium plus acid intensity. Oh, I always forget this part. Intensity on the nose, medium plus intensity on the nose, medium plus intensity on the palate. The thing about this wine that's interesting is that it almost smells like it should be jammy, but the body of the wine is quite the opposite. It's almost like it's a little runny, like a little bit runnier than I expected. Not that it's bad, because the acid's really bright, the fruit's really bright. If this was a little bit heavier, I would kind of say that maybe it's out of place, because it doesn't have enough alcohol to support being heavier. It needs more alcohol in order to be a heavy wine, in my opinion. That would throw the structure out of balance. I think this actually works out. The finish is medium minus finish. There's not much finish to it at all. It finishes it pretty, it lasts about 15-20 seconds and then goes away. Yeah, it's just this nice kind of fruity, like the secondary characteristics are there, but they're not really pronounced at all. You can pick them up, but they're not reason why you're drinking this wine. You're drinking this wine because you like that primary fruit. So let's go ahead and get to the blick. Balance, I think you're in balance, full point there. Like I said, if you had more alcohol, you'd be out of balance. If you had more body without the supporting alcohol, and maybe even some more acid, then you would be out of balance. But with what you have, I actually quite like it. It's a nice change from a lot of Cabernets that I have from Australia. From a length standpoint, medium minus finish, no points. Intensity, medium plus on both, half a point. In complexity, you have primary and secondary. I'll give you half a point, even though the star of the show really here is the primary. I mean, there's a lot of really bright fruit that comes through this. So if you're someone who's really into fruity wines, but you don't want something like a Pinot Noir or like a Gamay or anything like that, you want something that's, well, a cab, then this isn't a bad option for you. So ultimately that comes out to 2 points. I'm giving you a good rating. I think that this is a fun thing to drink, but here's the deal, is that your traditional cab pairings with this, I would be wary of doing those things, because if you're gonna be pairing, like Cabernet can hold its weight in a meal pretty well, so you can get some more dense foods. I wouldn't do that. I would almost treat this almost more like a almost like if you were pairing a little bit more of like a really heavy Pinot Noir. So like some delicate cuts of meat, like filet, things that are a little bit leaner, that don't have the fat, that really need that kind of like overall support structure of the rest of the wine, like the tannin, the acid, the alcohol will really kind of cut through on the palate. So filet would work really well with this, like a heavy pork dish. I really think that also maybe something like, well, just like rack of lamb with a little bit of mint. That would be nice. I'm checking this again because sometimes you can get, especially like from Coonawarra, Australian cabs have eucalyptus as a signature element on those. I'm trying to see if I'm getting that. You know, the more I'm smelling this, the more I'm not getting, there's no like noticeable eucalyptus note, but I'm getting like a black currant that's showing up in this. It's really kind of like savory berry note. Might even be a little bit of blackberry. So there's some black fruit in there too. I'm not gonna change my rating on complexity, but that's nice to see that there's some additional qualities there. But yeah, so I mean, maybe even like a hearty chicken dish too would work with this. So I mean, this could pair with those types of dishes, but like I said, treat it more like it's a really, really heavy Pinot Noir and not like your typical big-ish cab, and you'll do fine with your pairing. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the Samuel Wynn and Company Risk and Reward Cabernet? Be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. In the meantime, I'll see y'all later.